When I first started, I was a lot more, I guess, like affected by the criticism and hate. And when people comment, "You're so loud, you're so annoying," I don't really take offense to it because, like, I know deep down, like, if they met me, like, they would not have the same opinion.
Already, I can tell you're very different to your on-screen persona. Does this confirm? Is Morgz a character?
I guess. I mean, YouTubers, most YouTubers will say like that how they are in their videos is just like a more. What's the way to say it? Like a more enhanced, like energetic version of themselves.
Right.
I'd say with me, it's definitely to like maybe a bit further extreme than most.
Yeah.
But it is. I'd say on screen, it's not just like a stranger compared to myself, but it's obviously a very enhanced, very energetic, very more like loud and like I guess like I guess I wouldn't say like fake, but to a point where it's like definitely more. Just further from how I am off cameras, but of course on camera you want to play up. Even when I was like just like a smaller YouTuber and I didn't have a massive following, I was still kind of trying to play up a bit because you want to make yourself interesting at the end of the day. I think if I wasn't being as crazy on camera, there definitely wouldn't be as much like I guess as much like attention.
Yeah, for sure. So if Morgz is say 10 out of 10, crazy guy, what is Morgan Hudson out of 10?
Probably like a 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think off camera, I'm still pretty like crazy, but just in different ways.
Yeah.
So like a lot of I like different. I act in ways that aren't like quite the same because obviously on camera, you know, like it's thinking about like you know like pleasing the viewers, and obviously. I've got quite a range of viewers. You'd say like mainly younger, but also some older ones.
Yeah.
Like to watch them and take the piss. But I'm fine with that though. Like I'm happy with that. But like it's just on camera, like thinking about like how to act in a way that's like still like yourself, but just in a way that's gonna get people talking, keep people invested. And I think that's kind of what I do. I'd say.
Yeah. Do you think over time you'll mellow out, or do you think that's very much your end goal to always portray that sort of character?
I think definitely like I will like change up. I mean I'm not hiding it. Like I've never once said like on camera in my videos this is how I am off camera. And if people watch the videos and think that, I'm actually surprised that so many do. Like I think it would be pretty clear, and I think that's like obviously why you guys like kind of knew because it's really not that hard. Like obviously I'm not just walking around the streets going $10,000 challenge.
That would be an interesting video, though.
It would be. I feel like I've pretty much done that though when I am filming. People just looking on, but yeah, like. Off camera, like I mean, like if you've got me on Snapchat, you'll see that I'm more chill on there. Anything I do like that's not my channel, like
yeah, I noticed
usually a bit more laid back.
Yeah, on your girlfriend's vlogs and that, you're a lot more laid back.
I think people like to see that as well. Like there's definitely people that like to see me being like crazy and like how I am in my videos, but there's also like a lot of people that are really interested in how I am off camera. So I'm still like kind of working on it and thinking about the best way to kind of like have a nice mix of them both. Maybe like a second channel or just doing more stuff like this.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's a nice blend because I think a lot of it is like I started YouTube and when I first started, I was a lot more, I guess, like affected by the criticism and hate and everything like that, just because it was more me.
Right.
But because the videos now, they're not quite like on camera when people comment, "You're so loud, you're so annoying, like you're so childish." Like I don't really take offense to it because like I know deep down, like if they met me, like they would not have the same opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
So like I think it's quite a nice blend where
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it, but I definitely would like to show more of myself like going forward.
Yeah, I
Just
think doing
about
stuff like
different
this as
ways.
well would sort of definitely help. What when you first started YouTube and you said was it like a gradual progression to become this kind? I know you said it's not really a character, but like a heightened part of you. Did that happen over time, or was it kind of like a plan where you sit down and go, okay, I'm going to be like this and.
See that's the thing. Like there was never like any plan to do that. I mean. I wouldn't be acting like it in my videos. My videos wouldn't be how they were if I didn't, you know, like feel like that was the best thing to do. Like if there wasn't a reason, pretty much like coming up through YouTube, it kind of happened where like the more it kind of seemed like the more loud, energetic, intense, crazy I was in the videos, that's kind of what provided the best results. And obviously my main goal, and I think pretty much most YouTubers are, but like my main goal was always just to like grow my channel as big as it could be. Like, you know, that maybe not just like views or whatever or like money. It's just like getting this channel that has always been my dream and just trying to get it as big as it could be. So like obviously like when I see like doing these crazy a crazy video that maybe I wouldn't have done like in real life, but like I do a crazy video like and people like it, I'm like let's keep going with that and see where that goes. And like it just kind of happened naturally pretty much. Like you can go back to my channel 2 or 3 years ago and I was just doing like vlogs like pretty much as myself. Like I would just like come to London and like go shopping and just like pretty much be myself, but that didn't always translate too well in terms of like the followers and like the amount of people that saw that, just because I feel like with like it's pretty tough. I mean it's not like all YouTubers, but like when you're like just like being yourself on camera, I feel like it's harder to find the audience of people that can like get that, because obviously I think there's definitely people out there that are like that did like that side of me, but maybe like the platform YouTube, it was harder for them to like find those people, just because that version of me was like the vlogs and stuff. Me, it was just like a little bit slower, maybe a little bit more natural. But like with the challenges, like it's clear now, like I'm gonna do a challenge, and you know you can see the people, like you can feel like from YouTube's point of view, like who they can push that to.
Yeah.
Don't know if this is making sense.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think because we so many people do YouTube now, like every man and his dog does YouTube, you need to stand out, don't you?
Exactly,
and if we just sit there and be ourselves, like some of my friends are even shocked now, because obviously I elevate my, I don't want to say character, but my Jackmate persona a little bit, like not to the extent that perhaps you do, but even my friends are shocked if they've ever been in the room when I start doing a Jackmate video and I turn it on, I'm like, hello guys, how you doing? It's me, Jack, and then suddenly they're like, what the fuck? Like it's a bit of a difference.
Yeah,
people
definitely.
who's not in the kind of YouTube space don't seem to understand that. And from many times when I've kind of like taken the piss out of you on my videos and whatnot, I'm very aware that it's a character and that I'm taking the piss out of a character. That's why we've always kind of we've always DM'd for a little bit here and there, and always kind of been respectful to each other in the DMs. But for somebody who's not on YouTube, so for example, some of the kids that are watching, do they struggle to? So when they meet you in the street, are they expecting you to be youtube.com/Morgz rather than Morgan Hudson?
I think a lot of that depends on the age. So like I meet people literally all ages. Like depends on like the place really. But I can meet kids that are like can be really young, like maybe below 10. But then people that are like over 20,
right?
Those people like will still occasionally come up and stuff. So I think. The reaction mainly, and this is like truthful. The reaction mainly is from people saying like, "Wow, I didn't expect you to be like this in person. Like, you're like I thought you were gonna be crazy, but you're actually like really like sound and just like it's like a normal guy."
Yeah.
But and I don't know if I think maybe it's hard to say whether I think people tend to like it more. I wouldn't say like. They meet me and then they feel let down. I'd say it's pretty much the opposite, really, because they meet me and they're like, "Oh wow, like he's really like he's quite chill and stuff." But and at the same time, like I'm not just like this like dead, just like this like shadow of how I am in my videos off camera. I'm still pretty like I guess fun and stuff and crazy.
It's not like you're a gremlin. If I feed you after midnight, you turn into Morgz. £100,000 challenge.
I just imagined like a fan running up to him asking for a photo and him just screaming in their face, "Yes, let's take a photo!"
100 selfie challenge in a minute. Who's your inspiration as you've gone through the YouTube ranks? Is it because Logan Paul kind of paved the way for a lot of people to be like bang in your face kind of content? Is he up there or not?
I guess, I mean, I've literally grown up just watching YouTube like my entire life. It started, the earliest one I can remember was like, there was a Pokemon channel I used to watch. This is going back when I was probably like 9 or 10. And I remember at the time, I can't remember the name, but I remember just thinking he had like 10,000 subscribers, but like I saw him as like a god.
Yeah.
And then like I watched Smosh a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard like loads of creators say that like they watched them because I just found their videos really funny. Then like growing up, I watch like some of the UK guys, like I watch like just like KSI and like a bit of the Sidemen, quite a lot of the Sidemen, and then like just I liked to be honest, I liked watching a bit of everybody.
Yeah.
But like building my own like person on the site, I wouldn't say, I'd say it's pretty me. Like I know a lot of people have like the like Morgz copying things, but like I feel like that's mainly more about like titles, thumbnails, and all that. In terms of how I actually am in front of the camera in my videos, I feel like there's not many people that are like me. But like yeah, like Logan Paul was I guess he started like he was really crazy in public, but I guess I saw him and like Jake doing well vlogging, and that's kind of maybe part of the reason why I tried to do a few vlogs, but that didn't really work for me, to be honest, the vlogs. If anything, like if you look back, like challenges have been like pretty much like how I've been like, that's what people have enjoyed best on my channel for ages. So
Yeah.
when I first kind of like so 2016 was the year that I went from 8,000 subs to 1 million, which was that was the year where it really went crazy. So I started that with 8,000, and like it wasn't serious at all. And it started with like FIFA. So like when I was doing that, I was kind of like watching the FIFA guys and just like seeing how their videos were, and kind of like, because you got to like watch what other people are doing in the space to then kind of, you know, like just to see how they're doing, to see how you can like do it different, do it better and stuff. And then I did like Pokemon Go videos, but then finally I started doing these like challenges. So I did like that mail myself in a box challenge. I did like one of them like where you got them giant gummy worms and stuff, and people seem to really like that, because before that everything I did was pretty much based on other things, with me as like the commentator pretty much. So like if you're doing a FIFA video, a lot of people watching will be wanting to watch FIFA, and I'm just there to kind of show it. And then the same with Pokemon. But after that, it was when I decided to really try and I was like, let's just see if I just made some videos, just me, doing these different challenges, how people would like that. And people seem to like that a lot. So I think like that's like that's kind of how it went. And then from then on, I just kind of kept watching like all the people in the space and just kind of seeing what does well, and like just kind of developing my own like character on screen and stuff, and like, and obviously growing up as well changes that a lot.
Yeah,
you can
for
kind
sure.
of see like the growth a bit like in the videos, like because I've been doing the challenges and stuff now, or just I'd say like doing YouTube to like a serious level for 3 years now.
Is that all? See that to me that doesn't seem like quite long, because obviously I've been in the game 10 years, but
Yeah, well, it was start of 2016, so
yeah, 3-4 years.
four and a bit actually.
Yeah.